there anybody out there? Oh, I thought I'd do this, even though it's kind of weird talking just to a camera. I'm here at Starbucks in Paris. I've got a couple few hours before my flight connects. And I thought, why not go live if I can? I got Wi-Fi, right? So here I am. We got music in the background that might give me copyright strike, but oh well. Anyway, I'm having a Starbucks, but I'm having a peach tea. Ah, there is somebody here. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Live chat. Welcome to the live chat. Why did I click that? Alright, top chat, live chat, none. Yeah, okay, live chat. Alright, if somebody chats something, then I'll know you're there, but I think you guys are there. What time is it over there anyway? Oh yeah, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning now, right? For some reason my Samsung watch decided to die on me. I had it charged all day yesterday, and then I go to pick it up and turn it on, and it's not working. And Ladania's isn't working either, so gotta go back to T-Mobile and do something about that. But now I've got a useless watch that just looks like a fan. Right. Anyway, oops, ham and Swiss sandwich on a ciabatta roll, or what is that, ciabatta roll? But I'm in France. I should have gotten a croissant sandwich. Right? Anyway, I'm gonna tear it in half. A little easier. Hey, Zach Dong, what's up? Put on my glasses. Yeah, I made it, Steve Franklin, I made it. Got two glasses on now. The one on the hat, one on the face. That's my dessert. Robert. Oh, Robert. Robot Master says. See ya. Bendu, indeed. Je m'appelle la Sloladial. That's about as... Comment allez-vous? I learned that in 6th grade French. That's all I can remember. At Parker Academy. Hey, Yetamatsi. Is it Yetamatsi or Matsi? Yetamatsi. Thanks. Thank you for welcoming me to Europe. I feel like I'm at home. Johnny Bean, hey now. And Lucas of L&M. My grandfather used to smoke L&M cigarettes, or were they? Yeah, I think they were called L&M cigarettes. Yeah, L&Ms. Yeah, they were cigarettes. Yeah, I made it safely. The landing was a little like that, but it was alright. I've had better landings. Well, I wasn't flying it. If I was, it would not have gone well. I brought my my game controller, guys, so I'm definitely gonna jump in when I can. But it's gonna be at odd hours, right? Well, they served us breakfast about 2 hours ago, maybe. And it was okay. It was like a little kefir, which is like a yogurt, a liquid yogurt. Flight to Budapest, Lucas, is about 3 hours away, 2.5 hours from now. Oh, this is really good. You know what I like about the Parisians and French people is that they're very environmentally conscious. And I've always been that way. I was, I remember the first Earth Day and celebrating Earth Day, and yeah, 2 hours to hang out in the airport. And there's a piano, you guys. I wish I could put a picture of it up here. Is there a way to do that? Let me see. Save a highlight, share, mute, save a highlight. No, that's not what I want to do. What's this? Oh, that's weird. Oh, yeah, let's see that. Looks like the aliens are about to zing me up. Here we go. Here we go. I'm Laz in what happened now? I don't want to cancel the screen. How do I get rid of this now? I'm Laz in Paris. Wait, let's find a better one than that. Oh, that's the very last one. Okay, there's like negative. There's this one. Okay, this is like if you're an old movie, right? What's that? Similar kind of old movie style thing. These are just the built-in filters here. This one I think is kind of cool, like the alien one. The aliens are zapping me up. What am I doing? Can I change the colors here? No. Alright, back to normal mode. Right, abandoned parts now. Same time zone as Austria. I think it's the same in Budapest too, right? 9-hour difference from California. Yeah, as a matter of fact, Robot, on my way back, I have a 10-hour wait. So when I chose my flight, I'm like, oh, there's a 10-hour one on the way back. And that flight leaves Budapest at 6 a.m. So that means I'll be able to spend at least 7-8 hours in Paris. So I'm definitely going to do that. Why not, right? Anyway, having my sandwich. What are you guys up to? Yeah, I've already got some photos. I'll put them up in the Discord for you guys on Johnny Bean's Discord. When I'm done eating here, I'll take you guys up the walkway here. Let me show you. And right up at the top of that, there's a white Yamaha upright piano. And there was some guy playing some stuff on there. It was pretty good. Maybe I'll put something on it. You know I'm going to wait till that piano empties and then I'm definitely going to play something on it. So I'll just stay live all the way through. Alright, Robot, I'll put some Van Halen for you. Is there any piano Van Halen? Like, oh yeah, there is. Like right now has that. I never played it before, so that's gonna be a challenge. But I think I can figure it out. I'm thinking of it right now how it goes. Right? It's like a bunch of arpeggiations. That's what you like to do, arpeggios, which I love to do on a piano, just rolling over arpeggios. You know. What's funny is I never learned what the names of these things were until I got into guitar. I didn't know. I mean, I took a few. I took like a dozen total. I'm not serious. I am serious. I'm not kidding. I'm serious. About a dozen. You know what? I'm gonna go back to this. This is more fun. About a dozen lessons in my life, really. What's this one? That's nice. I like this one better. There we go. I'll teach Johnny Bean some of that stuff too, but he can play the piano. He's learning. Yeah. Well, it's easily laid out on a piano because it's all so linear, you know. What's cool and also challenging about the guitar is that, you know, you can go up and down linear but across the strings, so you have, you know, those different, I guess, tuned keys of each string, and then you can think of those as kind of like I guess a key signature of sorts, right? Because it's not really a key signature because you can go major or minor depending on what you play, but E, A, D, E, G, E, A, D, G, B, E, and then you can tune it to whatever, right? Dad, Dad, or whatever. E, A, D, G, A, D. I've never even done that. I haven't even played other tunes on a guitar before. I gotta do that. Gotta do that before I die. Well, I bought, you know, the lesson packs or whatever you want to call the slide lessons from RJ Ronquillo. Yeah, mad fun, right? Especially on a like look at like all the Rolling Stone stuff is mostly like that, right? A lot of that stuff. And if you look into some of these other players out there, like what's that guy's name? That guy with the glasses, that Canadian guy who just shreds like insanely. The guy is a monster. But he plays those funky Strandberg or whatever kind of guitars, and he plays in this obscure tuning, which allows him to do the kind of arpeggiations and kind of rolls and stuff that I call them rolls. When you play, like, you know, on a piano, you're rolling up and down the piano like that. On the guitar, you're rolling, you know, up and down the neck and across the fretboard too. But God, what's that guy's name? Curly, kind of light reddish, blondish, brown hair kind of dude. Anyway, he does. God, he'll come to me, but he's an amazing player. Lucas, help me out, man. He's not a blues player, but he's kind of like a. Yeah, but I definitely want to. I brought my Black Mountain Picks Black Mountain slide, that mini ring slide. I brought that along with me. Oh, by the way, the pedal board didn't make it. I got so many things from everyone that I had to take. My mom gave me, and this, that, and the other thing, and it wasn't gonna fit with everything that I need to take with the clothes I need for like 3 weeks and stuff too, you know. I didn't overdo it, though. I think my sweetie thinks I overdid it with the clothes, but I took about like 6 or 7 t-shirts, because you gotta have t-shirts, right? Then I got a bunch of shirts like this, you know, a handful. I don't even think I grabbed one long sleeve shirt. I grabbed, no, well, I brought those, of course, Lucas. I brought the Lucents. But I didn't bring my Lucent. I didn't bring my pedal board that I was going to bring. I didn't bring any pedals. I brought along, you know, what I was planning to bring anyway. My Micro, my Mustang Micro, that Michael B was saying, dude, all you need is this. And I know, but that's no fun. But I was planning to bring that crazy pedal board. See, there you go, Lucas, you got pedals. And besides, I might go pedal board hunting. I know that there's a pedal board maker in Hungary. You fell asleep in a chair and someone gave you a tattoo? Yeah, you guys did a great demo of that, the Mustang Micro. Exactly. I can also plug it into my computer. It works like an interface. For something that big, that thing's incredibly powerful. It's very well thought out and it sounds fantastic. Dude, I'm totally gonna bust in Budapest. You know I'm gonna do that. One of my second cousins on my mom's side, he's got a company called Kiwi Sound. At least that's what he used to call it. He might be bigger now because they actually won an Academy Award for sound for that Picasso movie that I think was it on Cinemax or HBO Max or something? The one about, the one with Banderas. Antonio Banderas played Picasso. Did you guys see that? That was so well done. So they won an Academy Award for doing the sound on that. So his name's Tomasz, or Thomas, Csaba Tomasz. Csaba is his first name, which is Norm in English. Csaba. I wish I could take this top off. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Yeah, everything's paper here. So even the utensils on the plane, Air France, made of wood. Sustainable. That's the way the world should be. Shouldn't be using plastic for that stuff. Plastic should be outlawed. unless it's absolutely necessary. Right? There's some other guys out in France here that I might try to reach out to while I'm in Hungary. I'll send a message to one of the guys who won something. He's part of the metalhead hippie crew, and I used to see him more in my chats, but I haven't seen him lately. Right, why do you need a plastic straw? You can use a paper straw. And when I get them, I chop them up. I cut them all the way down halfway, and then I chop them into pieces, and I throw it in with my plastic recyclery, and I hope that they actually recycle it in some way. But I don't throw that stuff in the regular garbage. Hey, you guys, I don't have any likes. Hit those likes. Give me some thumbs ups. Yeah, it says Joe because that's my middle name. And, you know, in America, it's hard enough to try to get someone to say Laszlo, let alone try to get them to say it in France. Even though, and I think in Paris, there's probably more Laszlos hanging around here than anywhere else, other than Hungary. Oh, you are? Oh, Symmetry, cool, man. If I can, I gotta go connect. I'm gonna go to my connection. So what time is it there right now? Somebody tell me what's the time, Eastern time there. I think it's, what? Maybe 11 o'clock? No, because it's going to be earlier, so it's going to be maybe 2 o'clock there, right? Is it 2 o'clock-ish there? Hey, Hobarodi, what's up? Little flies around here. It's kind of gross. Thanks for the thumbs, you guys. Alright, what did you guys say? Plastic didn't scale up well. Experimental failure, time to cancel the protocol. Well, plastics are so overused, man. That's the thing. It's just so easy, right? And it's overused. Well, I'm having some of these. Chex Mix. I got that at the Gaulle Airport before I left. Yeah, I'm Laszlo Joseph Lenjo, so I go by Joe. Joe Cool. Actually, I have a t-shirt with Snoopy on it, with the sunglasses, and it says Joe Cool on it. My grandfather's name was Joe. His oldest son was Joe. And my cousin's name is Joe. And because I was the firstborn, I was named after my dad, Laszlo, and then after my grandfather, Joe. So I'm Laszlo Joseph Lenjo. Even though I didn't need to get a Christian middle name, it's common in Hungary to have the firstborn named after the father. It's a Catholic thing, you know. And then named after, like, the mom's dad. So my mom's dad is Joseph. My brother John got the coolest name. Janos, which is John. Janos Attila. Like Attila the Hun, right? Janos Attila Lenjo. My brother Andy, I think I got a cool name actually. My brother Andrew got Andrew Hall because my dad's oldest brother's name is Paul. But I don't know where the Andrew came from. I never asked where the Andrew came from. Because I don't know anyone else who's an Andrew in the family. That's interesting. I gotta ask my mom now. Why Andrew? Maybe because maybe my dad has a cousin. No, that's not it. Well, maybe Andrew, because his other brother is Endre. But that's not Andrew in Hungarian. Andrew in Hungarian is András. Anyway, I'm gonna find out now. Now I'm curious. So Symmetry, are you guys already live, or when does that go live? You guys probably are already on, right? I didn't look at my notifications. I just went live. That's cool that you can go live on YouTube just like that. I think I must have enough views or whatever. I don't have enough subs, but I have enough videos out or whatever. Enough hours of video time. So I got another couple hours to kill here. So what should I do when I come back through Paris, you guys? I'm gonna have about 8 hours to go in and out of Paris. What should I go see? I mean, obviously I gotta go to the Eiffel Tower. So I was thinking to go to like where they have the marketplaces for food, you know, the food marketplaces, and they have all kinds of stalls and stuff that you can grab, little bites and stuff along the way. So I thought I'd go in and go grab like lunch. So I'm leaving Budapest at 6 a.m. So I'm gonna get here like at 7:30, 8 o'clock, you know. My bag's probably gonna be checked through, so I could just probably put my roll-up little luggage in some locker or something, because they have those at all international airports, and just lock it up for the day, right? I've never been up in the Eiffel Tower, but I would feel like I'm cheating my sweetie going up into the Eiffel Tower without her. But maybe I'll do it anyway. I feel so weird being here without her. But I went into Paris one time when I had a connecting flight, and they overbooked the flight, so they put a bunch of people up in hotels, and we had an entire day. So we went into, I met up with some people in there were a couple gals. I heard them talking English, so I'm like, hey, you guys going in? You know, yeah. So we all went in together. At one point we separated because I wanted to go do some other stuff. They wanted to go on one of those like tour bus things, and I didn't want to spend the money to do that. I thought it'd be more fun just jumping in the underground, metro, whatever, and just get around that way. Just go by the map, which is really cool because I went to all the cool places in a day. Right? And what's that bridge that has all the locks on it? Is that same bridge? I want to go to Notre Dame. I only saw Notre Dame from across the river. Moulin Rouge could be funny. I want to go to that famous cemetery, the big one. It's like a big city park cemetery. And then they have the city parks too. Right? Yeah, I took some notes. On the flight there was some information for touristic spots or whatever. I just took pictures of those off of the flight thing or whatever. Hey Leo, dude, I'm sorry I did not send your package. So I'm getting you something extra special from Europe, and I'll send it when I get back, alright? I'm the worst, I know. I need an intern. Where's my intern? I need help. I barely have enough time to do the shows that I do. And when Johnny asked me to do shows with him too, I hardly, I mean, it just eats into my time. I don't have time. So I've been so lagging on getting those packages out. It's ridiculous. Just like the 12 Days of Christmas ones. I think I didn't get them out until May. It was so bad. Yeah, I'll give you something good though. I'll give you something cool, man. I'll give you something from THOMANN if you want. I'll give you something cool. I'll make it worth you guys' while waiting. I always do, you know. Max Effects, dude. My Swedish friend, right, from Sweden. From what? Or are you from Switzerland? Switzerland. Man, I mix it up. I think you're from Switzerland, right? Please tell me, Rax Effects. Where are you from? I know you. I should know of anyone because yeah, my Joe just says see you soon. Yeah, just send me a message. Yep, Switzerland or yep, Sweden or yep, Switzerland. I think it's Switzerland. Yeah, or Switzerland. Well, I'll be right across the border there. We might even go into Switzerland while I wonder, do I have to go through Switzerland? Is that the fastest way up into Frankfurt from where those guys live, where Lucas lives? I was looking at a map to look at the roadways, and it looks pretty cool. If you're new to the chat, I'm in Paris, France at Starbucks. Hey, Norwich Guitars, yeah. From across the channel. I wish the chat wouldn't keep disappearing. It keeps kind of going away and I have to like touch the screen to bring it back. Oh, Yetamatsu is also from Yep. That's a great town. Yep. Right on. Yeah, Phil S. Did you guys display some guitars at Mike's thing? Norwich Guitars? Sounds familiar. Well, it's a 3-hour layover right now, but when I come back through, it's going to be a 10-hour layover, so I'll have like 8 hours, you know, to go in and out of Paris. That's plenty. At least for a quick day's excursion. Oh, and there's some news. The car that I'm supposed to drive to Martin and Lucas into Germany, to Henning, there's a problem with it. I have no idea what kind of car it is. Oh, that would be cool. The Parisian walkthroughs, I'll take note of that. I'll definitely look for that. Thanks, Bill, for the advice. Yeah, the Gaulle. Desktop mode. I have no idea what mode I'm in. Straight to Budapest, Leo. I arrived right before midnight. My cousin Joe is going to pick me up. So, and they live not far from the airport, so it's easy. And he plays guitar too. Oh, it's Gary's special chord progression. Oh, all right, Phyllis. I gotta get into more Gary Moore. I like that style of classical kind of bluesy melodic stuff. I love that stuff a lot. I don't think I ever bought any of his albums, but you know, I didn't really know blues players per se as much. Also like B.B. King and Albert King and people like that when I was a teenager buying records. And then I just, you know, nowadays I just listen to it from wherever. But he does that song that Mike always plays, right? CGS Mike, he does that song. Da 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 da. I can't remember the name of it. Da 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 da. Still got the blues for you, something like that, right? Yeah, I have the latest, well, not the latest Samsung, but I bought this a year ago. Almost. Black Friday last year. Well, one of my first introductions to Paris, in a sense, was through A Movable Feast by Hemingway. When I read that, I think I was about 17 or 18. And, you know, Hemingway's description of life as a semi-starving writer, artist in France is fascinating. And very well written, of course. After that, years later, I read Sun Also Rises, which is, you know, his experience, I think, in Portugal or Spain. But yeah, his early days, you know, as a writer, I guess, in A Movable Feast. If you haven't read that book, it's a classic. Read it. It'll expand your appreciation of life and everything else. I love how we would describe going to get, you know, sour bread with whatever, with some, you know, poorly, you know, not the best wine, but I guess considering it's still French wine, it's good, you know, watered down, and that would be like the drink, you know. The descriptions are really, really well done. Since I haven't read in a long time, I should reread that one. Right now I got this. Oh, well. Let's do it like this. Hold on, let me turn this thing off. So that's what I got. Anyway, should make for a good pre-week trip read, you know. When you're on a trip, I like to always get something to read. And this is written by, she got a master's at New York University and Columbia University, but she works as an interviewer at UC Berkeley's Oral History Center. So she's in California and spent a lot of time bartending and whatnot in San Francisco as well. And just loves, you know, everything about the culture of cocktails and whatnot. And I like my sipping bourbons, you know. I bought a nice bottle of that stuff for L&M. I got them Basil Hayden. Laz on the road again, that's right. Still got the Parisian walkways. I'm gonna go see if there's anyone on the piano up here. I gotta use the bathroom though, so I'm gonna have to. I don't know, how do you do that? Is there a way to like shut it off and come back? I forgot to grab a napkin. I need to trim the beard a little bit too, it's a little scruffy. Yeah, I'm on Wi-Fi, of course. I'm using the airport's Wi-Fi. Have you seen Emily Laz? No, I don't think so. Is that a movie or something? I think my sweetie was watching that. She was gonna watch it. She was flipping through a bunch of movies to watch the other day. I think that was her. Yeah, roaming. I'm not roaming now. I got the roaming data off. I should check that. Make sure. Yeah, I just shut off the roaming data just to make sure. But I'm on the airport Wi-Fi, so I got free Wi-Fi here. I might as well use it. And that's what you do when you're in like Hungary, for example. I'd always go to the McDonald's. You can stand outside of the McDonald's and have Wi-Fi for free. But believe it or not, when I'd stay at my my brother's in-laws apartment in Budapest, they have an apartment there. Can't use it now because the old guy's kind of getting a little kooky. Thinks everyone's out to take everything away from him or something weird like that. So he won't even let my daughter use the apartment for school. And it's just sitting there empty, and she could be using it. But... Hey, Michael, so what's up, dude? Yeah, live streaming from the Louvre. Yeah, I'll have to watch that, Phil. Thanks, Emily. It sounds familiar. Is it fairly new? Anyway, it sounds really familiar. Yeah. There's a lot of great movies. I take for granted, I guess, sometimes having grown up in the Bay Area for most of my life, you know, except for the 4 years in Colorado and a couple years in Ohio. Living in growing up in the San Francisco Bay Area, it's awesome. I mean, it's set in so many TV shows and movies and stuff, you know. A lot of people get a chance to see what that's. Oh, early 2000s. All right, I'll look for it. It sounds really familiar. Did any of you guys see when I played that Ray Charles What I Say on the keyboards when Johnny came by my studio? Maybe I'll play that on the piano out there. That'll bring the house down. It'll blow the roof off this place. We'll see what happens. Alright, Rack for sex. Go do your dinner, nighttime thing. Dinner with family or whatever. I'm gonna wrap this up here. I'll walk you guys around a little bit, see if the piano is empty, and then jump on that thing. The drink is empty. Hey, Robert Ranford, what's up, dude? I'm in Paris. Yeah, I made it. I'm here at Starbucks. Okay, Paris, Texas, also a great movie. Is that like, there is a city called Paris in Texas, and I think, isn't there one in Alaska too? Wasn't there a movie or a TV show based on this doctor who thought he was going to Paris, Paris, France, and he ended up in Paris, Alaska or something like that? And there's a whole TV show, I forget what it's called. Back in the 90s, it was a popular 90s show. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch all that, dude. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Let's see what happens. You guys want to see my luggage set up here? Yeah. Here, let me turn it around. Got my Volcom backpack. And then I got my Kenneth Cole Reaction. I got this a long time ago, and I got a matching set. And I always take two of these with me because sometimes the airline seats really suck and they're like flat and your butt hurts. And I sit on one of these, and it gives you a little more extra cushion. Oh, I'm forgetting my book. Hold on a second. I was going to read my book. I'll read that over there while I'm waiting for my connection. Not far. Backpack on. Alright, we're going to walk you guys out. Give you guys a little view of Paris Airport here at the Gaulle, Charles de Gaulle Airport. Still ice in there, huh? Just drip some water on the ground. Here's the ambulances, the technologies, non-recyclables. Okay, this is all recyclable. I guess that's recyclables. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're heading out. So I was very tempted to have this for lunch over here, but it's a little expensive. I was very tempted. Some wine, a little rosé, some salmon, some caviar, some shrimp. Look at that. Yum. The bar is fairly full. There's people having beers and whatnot. So let's walk around real quick. Some nice restaurants here. Here's the French Taste by Guy Martin. That's the guy right there. That's his name, Guy. He's the guy. Nice little place. X-Key, Nature's Kitchen. And then we've got Japanese food, fresh Japanese food, which is sushi. Love the sushi. I spent $12 and had a drink, a dessert, and a sandwich. I think I'm smart to be frugal on this trip, because if I want to end up bringing something back from here, I'm gonna have to save my pennies. So okay, that's pretty much it. Bellota. Sounds Italian. Wines, of course. Alright. And then here's that, my flight. Here's my flight. Laszlo, you're late. Get over there. 21:35. What time is it now? It's only 19:42, so I've got 21:35. So I think I've got some time, right? So I got plenty of time. Let's go around this side. Very laid back kind of atmosphere. The atmosphere here, very laid back. Food looks and smells fantastic. Alright, let's see if I'm going to turn this on me. Sometimes when you have a camera, people are like, why do you have a camera? Are you looking at me or filming me or whatever? Alright, thanks Laz, have a good one. Okay, yeah, you too, man. Have fun on your trip, thanks. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me on this trip, you know. Sounds kind of quiet. I have a feeling it's empty. Oh, look at that, an empty piano. Oh, here we go, you guys. We're gonna do this. We gotta put the sunglasses on to, pull off the full-on Ray Charles thing. Alright. Here we go. Okay, they remind you to use some sanitary wipes. Alright. So let me put this on my right side, because my left side I can't really see very well. I don't know if you guys know that, but I'm half blind. Alright, maybe I can stand this up here. Let's see how this works. Alright, here we go. And hopefully nobody steals my stuff. I can't see what you guys see or what you guys write, so. Is that good? Is that all good? Gotta get some sanitizer. Here it is. Bacage de sanitaire. That's my way of saying sanitizer in French. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's missing some ivory on the key here, or plastic, right? Alright. You guys see that? Alright, I promised some Van Halen for somebody here, right? I think I played this once before. I'll get it. I've hardly played this song, so forgive me. Alright, how about another Van Halen? sticks from my buddy Jay. Jay, I wish we were friends. Anyway. How about a little classical for you guys? I haven't practiced this either, but here it goes. My Jaws version of the famous Beethoven tune. So that's Jaws and Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata in 1. Alright, let's try something else. nobody else wants to play, so I'm gonna keep playing. Alright, how do I end this? Alright, this is one of mine. That's it, you guys. I gotta get to my plane. You gonna play? Oh, okay, great. Got another player here. All right. Excellent. Rock on, you guys. That was awesome. All right, I gotta get to my plane now. Still got another hour or so to go. But I was trying to think of some other songs that would come to me, but you know, you're in the middle of an airport, man. the light is on, as they say. And I don't practice. I should practice every day. It says I'm reconnecting, and I'm reconnected. You guys want to see outside? The sun is going down. I'm gonna check the time too. Let me see. What time is it? Yeah, I got a little time. A lot of people saying stuff. Wow, a lot of chats. I gotta go all the way to the bottom. Thanks, you guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for the thumbs ups. Hey, Metalhead Hippie, yeah, you can chop up whatever you want out of that, but if you want to wait for me to actually put something nice together, I'll get to it. But yeah, I'm taking forever. I know. The year of music became the year of just wasting time, I guess. I don't know. Having fun hanging with Johnny Beane and people in the chats and whatnot. But yeah, chop that up and throw it up if you want. Hope you guys like the what was it? The Jaws Moonlight Sonata, Moonlight Sonata with Jaws theme. I think he was inspired by that a little bit in a way. Was that John Williams that did that too? I don't know. Now let me show you guys outside real quick. And I gotta get to my flight. Here's the outside world. Oh, I can't zoom. Oh well, you can see airplanes and stuff, but can't zoom, so I'm gonna flip back. Anyway, I gotta get to my connection. My glasses are about to fall off. Gotta get to my connection, so I'm gonna stop doing this, I guess. All my stuff is still here. Anyone could have. Well, I don't think so, because I have my backpack next to me, and then I had the rolly, this little guy with the tripod sitting on that. So I hope that sounded all right. Oh, we got more people in the chat. Okay, so I guess I'll sign out here. You guys, I gotta pay attention to where I'm going and what I'm doing. But thanks for coming, and I'm glad I'm able to take you guys along to, well, it's morning, right? Here right now. So, yeah. Keeps rerouting. So, yeah, I'm just gonna end it here, you guys. So until next time, you guys, MusicTherapyLaz saying rock on, and see you next time in Budapest, at Martin's and Lauren's and all over Budapest. Busking in Budapest is next. See you guys later.